Today we're going to try Flaming Hot Mountain Dew because why not, I guess? This seems like a horrible combination to me. I don't actually really like spicy food. I don't eat Flaming Hot Cheetos because they're too spicy for me. But here we are. We got Dew with a blast of heat and citrus with other natural flavors. Now this came out as like a very limited thing last year, so there are a lot of reviews of it from last year, September. People were able to only order it online. It sold out in like 5 seconds, so this is the first time it's nationwide available. I got it at my local grocery store. I've seen it at Walmart. It's pretty much everywhere. It's their new national flavor of the month, whatever you want to call it. Flavor du jour, flavor of the evening. So this is Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. I don't really know what else to say about it, except I'm very curious. It's got a lime on it. Lime Mountain Dew, we'll see. Somebody told me they liked it. That's why I'm very curious. So I'm going to take a sip and impartially judge this. This is a little more difficult to judge than I first thought it would be, but overall I don't like it simply for the fact that it is kind of spicy, and it's not really that pleasant for me. It's not like I can't drink it. I could, but the spiciness is not a pleasant feeling for me. I'm not getting the flavor with it. So one thing when I review food, I like a little bit of spice because that usually means there's a little bit of extra flavor, like kick to it. Here in the drink, it's not like that. They're almost like the heat and the flavor are two separate things in my mind. When you drink it, it kind of just tastes like a Mountain Dew, but with more sour lime taste to it. And I actually really like it. It's really good flavor, but pretty much immediately after that, you're hit with heat, which is just... It's odd to call it flaming hot, I guess, and just add heat to it and not... I assume there'd be a taste of flaming hot. If anybody knows what I'm saying, when you get like flaming hot Cheetos or FRITOs or hot fries or whatever, there is a certain taste profile to flaming hot. It's not just the heat, it's also the spices they use. There is a taste to flaming hot, as like a unique taste specifically to the Flaming Hot brand, which is what this is. This is the Flaming Hot brand. I guess they probably own everything. So I was expecting some of that flavor in the Mountain Dew. Now, that might not have been good, but that's what I was expecting. Instead, it feels like you just kind of made a regular Mountain Dew a little more sour with lime and then added an artificial heat to just kind of go through you. It's not super spicy. It's really not bad. It's just there's a certain heat in the throat that builds after drinking about half this can. The first couple of swigs, it wasn't so bad, but it does build. And it's still there as I'm talking 5 minutes later. It's still uncomfortable to me. But if you're one of those people who really likes the spice and doesn't get bothered by that kind of thing, then this might be of interest to you, but probably not, because there's no flavor to the spice. And it's not like super hot, so where it'd be like kind of a challenge thing or anything like that. It's just a pretty good flavored soda with added heat with no taste. It's just heat, which is disappointing to me. I would have liked to actually taste the flaming hot spice seasoning in here. At least that would have been more interesting than this. As it is, I can't necessarily recommend it. I think some people might like it if they just really like spicy foods and they drink a lot of soda, I guess, but it seems like a weird subsection. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people in that Venn diagram, but it just seems like a weird product overall, and it seems like something that's just there to capture the novelty of it. That's how they want to get you, just like how they got me. You see it and you say, I want to try that, even though you know pretty much that it's going to be bad, but you still think, I'll give it a shot. And if you want to do that, that's fine. I think, I encourage it. But don't be like me and buy a 12-pack because that's all you could find and you couldn't find the individual bottles. So you pay $5.67 for a 12-pack. I would suggest not doing that and probably buying a bottle for like $2 so you save the money, because I doubt most people would ever want to drink more than one. That's my opinion. So I'm going to have to give it a star rating. I don't want to give it a super bad rating because I think it's not terrible and there's something unique to it. I just think the uniqueness could have been better executed. So I'm going to give it a 2 though, because I really don't think anybody's going to like it enough to want to consistently buy it. As I said, somebody did tell me they really liked it, but I don't know if they meant like it's pretty good for what it is, but I'm not going to ever buy it again, or they're really into it and they want it to stick around. I'm not sure what level they were at. I feel like most people would just say, hey, that was an interesting experiment. Now I'll just go back to getting what I regularly buy. It's not something that's going to become a seminal flavor that everybody's going to want. It's just a novelty, and at that, it's kind of a weak one. So that's why I'm going to give it a 2. Mountain Dew Flaming Hot. That's it. See you next time.